welcome to my humble homestead and garden side chat. So today I am going to continue with the Every Bit Counts challenge, and I am going to can up this lovely lamb broth that I made the other day. I actually ended up, let me bring you down here, I ended up getting 4 quart jars and 2 pint jars. Over here, I'm just starting my yogurt. I have my milk heating in here, and I'm just going to start making some yogurt today. So I've got my pressure can starting over here, pressure canner, and I've got my yogurt going in the Instapot. I still have my lamb bone broth going here that I'm going to eat for this week. I think that's what I'm going to get done for today. Just can up this, get my yogurt going, and then I work. So yeah, just wanted to show you what I'm doing today. This yogurt maker here, if I bring it over here, it does have a yogurt button on it. You can do it 2 ways. One, you can just hit the yogurt button, let the milk heat up nice and slowly. There's milk in there. You can heat up nice and slowly, and then once it beeps 3 times, then it's at the right temperature, and you can go ahead, and I have another video where I did make the yogurt. I can link it below. You go ahead and cool it, because you want it to heat up to 118, and I just use my handy dandy thermometer and then heat it up, and then I take it over to a sink full of cool water, bring it back down to, or I'm sorry, bring it up to 122, then I bring, oh wait, let me scratch that. Okay, so I want to heat it up to 180 degrees, 180. Then I bring it over to my sink full of cool water, bring it down to 122, and then I take my yogurt that I saved from my last batch, mix it in with a cup of this yogurt, mix it in, you know, to kind of get that yogurt starter going, put it in there, put the cover on, hit my yogurt button until I see it say 48 hours, and then it's usually about 20 hours, so I just let it go, you know, 12 to 24 hours, somewhere in there, until it's thick as I want. Then I go through and I strain it. So that's how I make my yogurt. So I like to have, it's another way to get some fermented food in. And yogurt has gotten really expensive too. I know that Aldi has really good organic yogurt, and it is expensive. So yes, I've been trying to make it. I buy milk, organic milk, when it's on sale, since I haven't found any raw milk yet, any raw dairy. So I've just been buying the organic milk when it's on sale, and then just throwing it in the freezer. Whenever I need yogurt, I just take it out. So yeah, so all right, so that's what I'm going to get going right now, and then I will show you a finished video. Ooh, we got some nice thunder going out there. I will show you the finished product when I am done. Have a great day. Thanks so much. Be blessed. Bye. Hi friends, I just wanted to show you really quick. So I have my broth going into my Presto canner. I forgot to tell you, I did look at my ball canning book. This I also got on Amazon. I can put the link below too. But this it's kind of my Bible for canning right now. I love it. So I will put a link below. But I looked in here and it says to process pint jars for 20 minutes, quart jars for 25. So since I have quart and pints, I'm going to go ahead and process them for 25 minutes. So I have them in here like that. And then what I will do is once again with my Presto canner, I will just line this up here, and I will lock it into place. And now I'm going to turn the heat up because I had some cold and some warm, so I didn't want to get it too hot. So I'm going to let this get going nice and steamy, pressurized. When that pressure starts kicking up through here, pretty consistent, nice and steady stream, then I'm going to set the timer for 10 minutes. Then I'm going to take my weight and I'm going to put the weight on top, and then I'm going to wait for my gauge here. Let me show you my gauge. I'm going to bring my gauge up here. For my area, it is 10 pounds of pressure. You just go ahead and you look at where you're at, your altitude, all of that. So I'll bring it up to 10 pounds of pressure. And then I just kind of, for my stove, I do have an electric stove, so I kind of have to babysit it quite closely. I actually do, I do really monitor that temperature because it shoots up to 15 pounds of pressure really fast. So I keep an eye on it, and I kind of go bring it way down, then I bring it up, then down, you know, for that 25 minutes. And then when it's done, what I do is I just move the whole pot over off the burner, and I let it cool down to 0 pounds of pressure. And then at that, then I take the weight off first. I take the weight off, time it for 10 minutes. Then I feel that's good enough to open up the lid, and I open the lid up from the back so the steam doesn't go in my face, it goes towards the back. Open the lid up, and then I just wait another 10 minutes. You know, it just to give those jars a nice processing time. It's just safer than sorry. I don't want any spoilage, cracking, anything. It's just good. So I wait 10 more minutes, and I take them out, put them on my towel, and I just let them sit overnight, a good 24 hours. Then I wash them off and label them and put them on my pantry, which is, let's see if I can get in kind of nice, and I can't bring my camera let's see if I can move my aprons here. It's getting nice and full. So yeah, super excited. So that's how I will be doing my broth. Now I need to go tend to my yogurt. Hi, welcome back to my humble homestead and garden side chat. So today I am going to make some fermented salsa and continue with the Every Bit Counts challenge. So if that interests you, come along. Nothing better than some salsa. Okay, so I have some, I'm just taking what I have. Forgot I got some parsley out of my garden too. I'll take some parsley and dry. Okay, so I just have a few tomatoes and a green pepper, and I have a hot red banana pepper. I mean, it's not like super hot, but of course I'm using my handy dandy chopper here for this salsa. So y'all know what that means, and I can also link it below if you're interested and you don't win it in the free giveaway, but I will link that free giveaway video right there below in the comment section. So I am actually just taking my tomatoes here, and what I'm doing, and my little hot peppers, and I'm actually just chopping everything up together since it's all going together anyway, and I'm chopping it up in my little chopper here. I brought a bowl out. I washed a bowl out in case I needed one, and I'm using my new knives. I got the paring knife, but I seem to like this one here for chopping a lot. It's actually the fish knife. I really like it. It cuts everything. But I'm being really careful because I did cut my finger the other day. So, yeah. And then just a quick chop like this. And then my onions. So remember, because I have the bone broth going over there, to just save the ends and the peels, the skins, and put in your in freezer bags and save them to make your stocks and broths and soups, or, well, probably not your soups, but you know, your broths and stocks. You can just throw those right in there. So I'm just going to do a whole onion because onion and salsa go good together. This is actually going to make a good amount, I think. I did bring out a quart jar. You rinse this off here. All right, let's cut this up. Yeah, so this recipe was, or I learned how to do this by watching Stacy on Doug and Stacy. I think I may have to throw this all into a bowl. I brought a bowl out here. I'm going to dump it in there. So yeah, that's looking good. And then I'll finish chopping this stuff up. And I did I have some limes here. I'm just going to squeeze some limes over it. Because yummy, who does not like lime? Well, people may not like lime in their salsa, but I do because I'm going to add some cilantro too. I am so excited. I've been waiting forever to make fresh salsa. So I'm super excited about this. And like I said, just take whatever you have. Oops, I should have cut that tomato a little smaller. But that's okay. I bought these little aprons because I was watching some of my older videos too, and I'm like, wow, Trina, you're a hot mess on all those videos. You need all my shirts were so full of stuff from. It's so funny. So yeah, so I bought a couple different ones. These ones I really like. They're nice and thick cotton ones. So yeah, these ones are good. I can link them below too if you want. But yeah, just I'm not sponsored by them or not. I just like them. So oh, that one I should have cut up too. But ooh, those are those hot peppers. My eyes are kind of burning from the onions. Those onions are nice and potent. I'm gonna cut this tomato up in two. So anyway, yeah, so basically what I'm doing is I'm just throwing everything in, and then how I'm going to ferment it is I'm going to put some salt in it. I'm using the pink Himalayan salt, and then I'm using my ferment starter. You can use apple cider vinegar, but this is a ginger bug that I learned how to make from Heidi on Rain Company, which is on there pretty good. Let me see if I can, oh, there we go. And this is just ginger and water, and I let it ferment, and sugar. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to put probably maybe a couple tablespoons. I thought the ginger would be good with it. So I just put a couple tablespoons in there. And then what I'm going to do is I'm just going to put it in my jar, and I'm going to leave it out on my counter for about 3 to 5 days until I like the taste. And I did pull some corn out of the freezer. I'm going to see what I think about that. And also some cilantro out of the freezer. Because my cilantro didn't grow that great either. So I'm going to have to plant some more. But clearly not till next year. So I got some at the farmer's market. And then I threw it in the freezer for perfect times just like this. So here we go. Good thing I label stuff. That said smoothie greens on there. I put greens in my smoothies. Here's the cilantro. And I think since it's frozen, I'm just going to crumble it like that. I'm going to do one more handful. Cut those little ends off. They just fall off. I think this frozen works good. So I'm just crumbling all the cilantro in there. Cilantro and lime, right? Then I'm going to mix it up and make a decision whether I'm going to put corn in there or not. One more lime. These limes are really small. So I think I'm going to put some, well, I'll taste it and see how the peppers are first before I add some crushed red pepper. All right, let me get a spoon. Mix this up here. See how simple and fast that is? Well, of course I use my chopper. That made a big difference. Let's mix this all. Okay, let me see what I... Oh yeah. Do not need spice. Holy hanners. I did not think that pepper was that spicy. Whew. Okay, I'm going to add some corn. It is good. I'm going to have to take out a Mexican meal out of the freezer. And, yeah, that has some zest to it. My kids would love it. Oh my gosh, my eyes are watering. It's going to be good. Oh, that looks so pretty, you guys. I think I might get 2 jars of it. Put these knives to dry. These new knives, I like to wash them right away. And those onions are going to go in the... Okay, let's try to get these in jarred up here. It's jarred up and Whew, I tell you, that's cleaning out my sinuses, you guys. But it's amazingly good. Whew. I didn't expect it to have spice like that in it. So I just like, let's go, you know, but oh, yum. It is good. It is so good. Look at how pretty it is. Oops, I dropped a little bit of tomato out there. Oh my gosh. All fresh from the garden. Well, or out of the freezer. The corn and cilantro were fresh. They were just they just were frozen. Because I didn't want them to go bad. Oh, yum. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take I think I can do one more scoop in there. Look at how pretty that is, you guys. Then I'm going to take this coffee thing, put it over the top. Let's see if I have a rubber binder. I save the rubber binders. My mailman rubber binds our mails together. So I get these rubber binders like this, and I save them like this. And then I'm just going to set this on top. And then when it's done, I will put that top on and put it in the fridge. There will be my fermented salsa. So I have enough to do another jar. Look at that. I will even throw this over salad, like just to, because it's so delicious. All right, so I'm going to just throw this in a jar. Thanks so much for watching, you guys. I'll show you a picture. Be blessed. Have a great day. Bye.